What's up, guys? Today, we're traveling from Florida to Pittsburgh, and we're gonna take you along for the ride. It's 5 a.m. right now, headed to the airport. We are about 20 minutes from boarding our flight. I got myself an iced Americano, and we are sitting here ready to go. I got my meals packed in my lunchbox, X ready to go with everything we need for the trip. And the check bag obviously has all of my other supplements and clothes and all that good stuff. So we're ready to go. TSA was a little bit rough this morning, but we're here and we're ready to go.
So what are you doing out here?
Just making up a meal. We are in Pittsburgh now. We got our bags, we got our rental car. Now we're headed to a massage so I can get my back opened up. Put an energy drink in here. She's gonna warm up her meal. And I'm gonna eat this cucumbers and turkey. Off to the next thing. And number one was also 150 grams of raw chicken cooked and some cucumbers. So good things light today, especially with flying early this morning. We'll monitor my weight throughout the day. I'll give Coach an update when we get to the Airbnb after the massage on where my weight is and decide how much carbs we're gonna do today. So just ride this out, this low day rolling, body fat off, and then we get to see some very important people tomorrow.
Well, I was hoping for ghosts, but there's no ghost. Probably go with a monster, or they have the sugar-free rock stars that are uncarbonated. They're pretty good, honestly. Oh man, strawberry watermelon, pear lime. Which one of the Celsius is good, Jakey? If not, I'm going with sugar-free Red Bull. Oh, it only has one carb. I'm going with Old Faithful because I'm not trusty. Not very trusting. This is really good. Sometimes I would, honestly, most of the time I do like my protein heated up, but with the cucumbers, I don't like cucumbers. It changes the texture of them, kind of makes them gross if you warm them up. So I would leave those out, warm the turkey up alone. Then the turkey ends up warming the cucumbers up too, and I just don't like the texture. So kind of picky when I eat. If you guys know me, you've been watching for a while, you know. Now it's time to go eat this meal and drink this energy drink. Ultra Peachy Keen. This is an Old Faithful one for me. I really love peach flavored thing. Peach and pineapple are probably my two favorite flavors. This one is definitely up there. It's nice. It's not overly carbonated, overly sweet. So this is definitely a nice 9 out of 10. It's not a winner. It's not the best ever. Berry lemonade. Is the berry blueberry or is it like mixed? Okay, I think this is one that's gonna grow on you as you drink it. It's gonna get better and better. Pretty good. I like it, honestly. The berry is real good in it, but it's like you said, it's not super powerful. So it's like a easy sipper. Right here is the goat of energy drinks right now. Killed this one. Stopped somewhere else so Alexis could pee. They had these, so there's a drink peach one in the door here. But I opened one of these babies because this thing's awesome. 10 out of 10, nailed it. About to get a massage. This is Pittsburgh's finest. I hit up all my boys out here in Pittsburgh that are bodybuilders, pros. Shout out to Dougie Flex. Told me it's time to hit up Adam. So Adam from Seth. So this he takes care of all these guys out here. About to get my back fixed up after that long plane ride. I'll show you my check-ins and you can like run through them. And
that'll be our best way to kind of handle it.
For sure. And then IT bands are super tight, but I don't know how much time you had.
Well, my next appointment, I moved around, like you have no idea.
No, that means a lot to me, man.
My next appointment's not until 3:30.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool.
So
yeah, I'll let you beat on me for a while then. That's good. Hell yeah, man. Oh,
but
shit. I appreciate that. I'll have to text him and tell him thank you. You work on him and Ava then?
What brings you in town, man?
We're going.
NPC gym?
Yeah, we're doing the Road to the Olympia video. So my girl as well, Alexis, she's a wellness. Oh, and she's qualified for the Olympia too. So
oh, nice.
We'll do like a couples thing tomorrow and with them, and they'll pose us and all that good stuff.
Man, let me know.
Yeah, for sure. Now that I got your number and stuff, for sure, man. I got you saved, and that's
So
all the way into the neck. Yep. Oh, the only thing here is
through psoas.
yeah. I was just about to say it's psoas right now.
Yep.
We've been fighting this, and then it pulls into the IT band. So both my IT bands are the same, but I think he just told me yesterday when he felt me after quads, he's like, your glutes are so tight. That's what's pulling the IT band. I can feel it. This psoas is way better. It's easy.
Chest is opened up on this side versus this side too, and then too, look at how much you're having to go.
Yeah.
So you're not getting that elbow.
Exactly. It's like I can feel it pull all the way from here through rear delt and then into lat.
So a whole bunch of left side stuff.
Yep. It's honestly, that's the only thing I have is left side, pretty much.
I got you here.
Hamstrings good. Only issue I have here is mostly psoas. As I turn, I can feel that I can't push my leg across, it like pulls like this as soon as I open, you know, so I lose a lot of hamstring. If you can rip my rhomboids off my spine, because that's what it'll open my rear lats right now. If anything on this arm, all I feel now is tricep, a little bit of tricep, maybe a little off the collarbone.
Back. It's in the knee up. You feel that? Yep, back down. You don't need to get so high. That's the motion right there. That's off.
Yeah, I can feel it.
You can just go in there with your thumb and just kind of break some of that apart in there. But that's the motion. It's not on the external rotation back. It's on the front.
Yeah, I
can
actually feel that. Yeah. Meal number 3. We're gonna do 50 grams of isolate here. ISO H1 from HOSSTILE. Blueberry donut. Definitely my favorite flavor. Loving this one right now. So doing a shake with that. I'm going to be doing 3 rice cakes here. Monitor my weight and kind of see how things go here. Definitely weight's trending down, so I'm going to eat a little bit more carbs than I thought I was going to today. But like I said, we're just kind of watching how my body flows, how the massage went, knocked off a lot of inflammation off me. Just rest and relax and chill here. Got to the Airbnb. Just hang out time. Get ready for tomorrow. Meal number 4. We are gonna have a little bit more chicken breast here. So this is 150 grams of chicken breast cooked. I'm gonna have 100 grams of strawberry I have here already cut up. This is 300 grams for the next couple days, but I'll weigh out 100 grams of that. 104, perfect. We got those 2 things, and then last, got a little bit of almond butter, a couple rice cakes. So far I have had 30 carbs. I'm gonna have 2 more rice cakes here, which will put me around 50, and then another 15 carbs here from the strawberries. So we'll be about 65. I'm gonna eat this meal, hang out for a little bit, and then I'll check my weight, see where we're at compared to morning weight. Decide on what I'm gonna do my last 2 meals here. We really don't wanna go too far into a hole. I'd like to see a new low tomorrow, and then we can start to fill up a little bit before training tomorrow. This is normally my breakfast, but like I told you guys, because we were flying, I would rather move those carbs and fats later on into the day and just do protein veg when I fly. Just sits better on my stomach, as well as I don't hold any water when I fly like that. 10 grams of almond butter, 100 grams of strawberries. Here's my meal. We'll hang out, and like I said, check my weight here soon. And really the rest of the day is pretty relaxed, just hanging around the house, chilling with my boy Jake, and of course Alexis, and getting ready tomorrow to really hopefully impress the Manions and see where we're at. All right, so now we're on to meal number 5. Peeling some peppers and onions from Alexis. Another round of 50 grams of chicken cooked, put in here with the pan, toss it together. I checked my weight. I'm sitting about 245, so that'll put me waking up around 240, which would be a new low, but maybe sink me down a little bit too far into the hole. So add a little bit more carbs in for the day. So I'm just gonna do 1 pack of oats, which is about 25 carbs. Apple. This is also gonna have some pectin in here, which will help me go to the bathroom. And yeah, this will be my last meal. I'll do some nut butter on it. And as I'm making up my oatmeal and stuff, I'll show you guys kind of what I'm doing. Cooking things up, but first I'll saute the onions in the pan with the chicken, and then I'll clean this pan. I'm gonna cut up the apple and saute the apple in the pan, a little bit of Splenda and cinnamon, and then put that into the oatmeal. So you guys, will show you guys kind of everything as we go, and then show you the meal when we're ready to eat. I'm a little hungry today, but mostly just tired, honestly. She work really kind of sucked the life out of me, as well as traveling, but feel good. As long as I can get a good night's sleep tonight, we won't have any struggles. This is the part of dieting where most people start to struggle, and this is the part where I start to thrive. So I really enjoy this part where I'm pushing myself, digging into this, and it's not really a sacrifice as much as it's just, I know what the greater goal is, and for me, that makes it all worth it. So, I mean, really guys, why we're here in Pittsburgh is for the whole road to the Olympia. Back in the 90s, early 2000s, really started a really cool video series where RX Muscle sent out a videographer to go with the athlete to the gym, capture their training, capture their diet, show the athlete going into the Olympia. Now the Manions have taken that over and have a really cool spot here in Pittsburgh. They've built an incredible gym. And they just bring you out, they're gonna pose us, make small minor tweaks, kind of tell us where we are at and where they think we need to be conditioning wise, if we need to be a little better, if we're ahead of the game. And it's really just a building the community as well as showing the rest of the bodybuilding world what's going on. So they'll film everything, be getting pictures out to people and kind of showing our journey as well as telling kind of the journey of the athlete going into the Olympias. Although you guys get to see this through my channel, not every athlete gets this opportunity like I do to have somebody like Jake behind the camera showing you guys the day in and day out. It's cool to have this opportunity. It's even more cool that Alexis and I get to do it together. We're both qualified for the Olympia, one of the only couples that's qualified for the Olympia together. It's just an awesome opportunity. Come out here to Pittsburgh, again, one of my favorite places on the planet where I won my pro card, and just love it out here. We'll get a nice training session in tomorrow, and then we'll turn around, get our butts back home, and get back to work, making sure Brett's ready for his show. This is a fun turnaround trip, but this is what bodybuilding's all about. Traveling, meeting people, getting to see the fans, and obviously doing bodybuilding things like this. We Neanderthal it with a butter knife. Honestly, just re-solidify that I can be a top 5 bodybuilder in the world for them. I know my conditioning is in a really, really good place, so I'm excited to show them that as well as the improvements we've made since New York. My arms are bigger, posing is a lot better, especially because of my mobility. We're excited to just show them improvements I've made in a short period of time, then get their feedback so that we can make those small minor changes in the short period of time I have between now and the Olympia. About 25 days, we gotta make every one of those count. Blend on these babies, and a little cinnamon. All the apples kind of have a little cinnamon sugar on them, cinnamon Splenda mix, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna hit the pan with a little spray, give them a nice little toss. I have to get pretty creative when you start to get hungry, so you guys will see my cooking skills when I get hungry come out a lot more. Cinnamon apple spice tea that they had here. So it's a little 0-calorie herbal tea before bed. Nice little treat to go along with this. I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. I'll wake up and do a shake. So we'll go over that before I go to bed, just so you guys know what my last meal is. Whole rundown of to make this up, almost finished here, and then I'll show you the finished product and we'll have a little talk with our last meal. So a little bit of barbecue sauce. Not too many extra carbs, but a couple. Like I said, the cooking skills really come out. Get hungry, gotta start getting creative. My favorite is the cooking channel. Something that my dad and I always watched when I was a kid. One, I love cooking. But 2, I think because we always watched it when I was a kid, it's something that I really enjoy. But so we got 20 grams of almond butter on here. Got the oats. And then I'll walk you through my last meal and give you a little good night message. So finishing up meal number 5 here. The oats and the apples was absolutely perfect. Off to bed, I'll make a 50-gram protein shake, again with the donut, the blueberry donut isolate. When I wake up to be in the middle of the night, I have an ice cold protein shake that I can chug down and go straight back to bed. Get those calories in, make sure we're feeding that muscle, keeping that protein synthesis. Sure, I'm only losing body fat and not muscle. A full day with me here, running around, doing some travel. A low day, you guys don't see that from me too often. At least it's a lower food than you guys have probably ever seen from me, honestly. Like I said, I want to be ahead of the game, especially for when we travel for Brett's show and stuff like that. You never know what can happen. And end up not being able to eat for a full day or something like that crazy. So just want to make sure that we're in a perfect spot and ready to go so that when we get to Vegas, we can dial things in and be the best I could possibly be. Like, subscribe, do all the fun YouTube stuff. We'll make sure to be getting as much content as we can before the Olympia out to you guys. Well, because I'm starving to death, it's definitely 10 out of 10. If I wasn't starving, it's like 7 out of 10. Cooking them apples up makes a huge difference. Try it.